Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. So when first starting to learn English, it's very common to learn phrases and questions like, how are you? What are you doing this weekend? What are your plans for the summer? Where do you want to travel to? The reason these questions are important are because we use them very often when speaking English. So in this video, we asked many basic and common questions to Americans living in America to see how they would respond. This video will be very helpful to people who want to sound more natural and less like English learners when they visit the US or other English-speaking countries. I promise you, Americans don't say things like, I'm fine, thank you, and you? Or I have an appointment this weekend with my friends. Also, if you're currently studying English, I highly recommend you join my channel membership. Without further ado, let's begin.
Pretty good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Some sick music going on.
Yeah.
Good.
We're great.
Yeah. So good.
Awesome. super good.
Super good. Great night. Doing? We just walked here and went kind of to the concert, and now we got my bike and we're walking back.
How are you guys feeling tonight?
A little steamy.
It's pretty good. It's nice weather.
It is nice weather.
Cooled down quite a lot.
That is true. That is so true.
So what are your guys' plans for the rest of the night?
Probably just go home and watch some Netflix.
Yeah, we got some TV
shows
to
watch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just, the night's young. We got plenty of shows to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you watch?
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
At the moment.
And we watch a show called Big Brother. It's on CBS. It's like a game show.
I'm gonna make a Walmart trip. Gotta go get some groceries.
I've got some laundry to do.
So
I've got to go figure out my washer in my apartment. Hopefully it works out. We'll see what happens.
We're planning out the rest of our week tonight.
There you go.
We just planned a date night for Sunday.
Yeah.
And we're going to Tony Grove, which is by Bear Lake.
Yeah.
And we are really excited for that.
Yeah, we're gonna do a picnic.
I'm going to my friend's house, just hanging out, partying it up.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm leaving him, that's what's happening.
I'm probably gonna go to sleep.
Yeah. So what did you guys do last weekend?
Last weekend, I went to a pool party for a friend who was moving to BYU, different college.
I was just moving in, so I didn't really do too much. I just packed everything in, explored the campus a little bit because I'm a freshman, so.
He doesn't look like a freshman with this beard.
We moved here.
Yeah.
Really?
Moved in.
Yeah, we moved in.
I got back to Logan last Wednesday from Mexico.
On a surf trip.
So last weekend we floated the river.
Yeah, we floated the river and we just hung out with friends mostly, and that's it. Yeah.
I think I just moved in, and then kind of just like got to meet my roommates and stuff. And then like where I'm living, there's like a little area kind of right outside my apartment. There's just like tons of people. You can go play like volleyball, basketball. I just talked to people, just hung out.
Yeah, just the same thing, just moved in and got to know people because I'm a freshman, so I don't really know anyone.
Random question. What are you afraid of?
Disappointing you.
Aww.
It is wholesome.
The open ocean.
The open ocean. I so agree with you.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. I love to learn about the ocean and stuff. I wanted to be a marine biologist for the longest time, mostly because it scares me so much. So if I learn about it more, it will help me to not be as scared, but it's still very scary.
Here is a funny fear. I get really claustrophobic, and I think a big fear of mine would be like if somebody made me like sit in a box or like lay down in some sort of like casket or coffin or something, and then they sat on it and I couldn't get out. Yeah, I think I would just die, not even from like not being able to breathe, but just because I'm so
You're
scared.
so scared.
Yeah.
I think my biggest fear is something happening to Kimball. That's my biggest fear.
Aww.
Yeah.
Like something good happening.
Something like not good happening to him.
Well, I can give you a weird one and a regular one.
Okay.
My regular one is embarrassment. I am deadly afraid of being embarrassed.
Really?
So me doing this is a surprise. So I am.
And it's on camera.
And it's on camera. So.
Serious.
And then my weird one is I have a fear. It's like kind of a fear, kind of not a fear, of the sound of the crunching of an apple. Like I hear it and I get goosebumps down the back of my spine and I shiver and I'm like, oh. So I avoid apples, like whole apples, like no other.
Is
I
it?
didn't even know this.
It's weird. It's strange.
It's been years.
Whoa.
One of my biggest fears is just the future and like the unknown. I'm really, up here trying to get an education and, work out life and get a career, but you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And so that's my biggest thing. I guess just general anxiety of the future.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
My top fear, that's just like a random fear, is I'm afraid of thunder.
No way!
No, not many people are, but
So scared of it.
yeah, I'm like afraid of it. Like it just like stresses me out when I hear thunder. I think it's just powerful. Like it's just so powerful that it's like
You can like feel that vibration in
it's
your
like
chest.
it can't do anything to you, but it's just like this. It's almost like it's like its own person, and it's like I own you, and I'm like
No.
if it was a person, I'd be terrified.
It personifies thunder.
I do.
So-
I personify thunder.
Oh, I have a lot of fears. I am very afraid of sharks. I love the ocean. Okay, I like the beach, but I don't like the ocean. I'm really scared of sharks. And I'm scared of getting kidnapped. That terrifies me. I have like 7 fears. I have a lot. But that's probably 2 of them.
Okay.
Mine is either like heights, if I'm not like strapped into anything, or just like not knowing what's coming next, I guess. Just the unknown. Like, I don't know. It freaks me out sometimes. But like the future freaks me out.
So, last question. Where do you guys want to travel to?
Everywhere.
Yeah, that's like our thing. Is we both love traveling. And
Really?
I'm in the aviation program, so
Oh.
I'm hoping to be a pilot, and then we can just go everywhere.
Just go everywhere.
So that's the goal.
Where have you guys been so far?
Nowhere.
Well, we've both been to Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I've been to Maui because my grandparents have like an apartment there in a timeshare.
Oh.
And so we'll go there all the time and visit. And then Mexico on like a cruise.
Oh.
I am going to South Africa, like my first out-of-country trip ever this January. So
Really?
yeah.
Where are you going there for?
My mom was born and raised there, so I'm gonna go see my grandpa.
No way.
Yeah.
Is this your first time meeting your grandpa?
I've seen him one other time. He came and visited us here. So, yeah.
I want to go to Italy.
Italy would be good.
Yeah, I would love to.
My
go
first
there.
pick would be Japan.
Japan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We've talked about
I'm
that.
obsessed with Japanese culture. I love it. Yeah, I really like the auto industry of Japan. I love anything Japanese can make. When it comes to cars, I'm all for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Peru.
Yeah, I would say Peru too. Well, actually, I really want to go to,
Can I answer for you?
yeah,
Nashville, Italy.
Nashville. I love Nashville. I really want to go to Scotland.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
So why Peru?
Going to Machu Picchu has always been on my bucket list.
Really?
And we actually have plans to go to Peru starting January.
No way.
So,
Really?
yeah.
So we're gonna make that dream come true, at least for me. I don't know if it was a previous dream for you, but
It is now. Ready or not? Yeah.
currently your dream.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really nowhere that I would not want to visit because I love to travel. I want to be a world traveler one day. That's my main goal.
Yeah,
I
me
mean, I
too.
don't want to go to like Antarctica because I actually don't
Antarctica
like
would
the
be
cold.
sick.
I don't like the
a
cold.
bit, but
But yeah.
Okay, that's all my questions. So any final words? Any thoughts just bursting from your mind?
Eat more chicken.
Eat more chicken.
Learning a second language is frustrating and stressful, but you're doing great. Even though I don't know you guys, you're doing great.
You guys are awesome. I don't know you, but you're awesome. We love you.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Did you enjoy this video? Was it helpful? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. Once again, I'm Sean, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.